said yesterday it was, thank God it was 2 good days in a row. Would you count that as 3 good days now?
In the end, yes, it was. I also said yesterday that it just takes one session or one half of a session, you know. So one session it took for England, it looked like they have made a big comeback in the game, and then it again took one good session for the bowling side. So I think cricket is like that. On a good cricketing pitch, I think the side, whoever plays well, you know, has more chances.
You've made England collapse 3 times in the series. Today is the most dramatic. Do you think you found a weakness there in England's batting lineup?
Not particularly. I think it's just been the nature of the series that the wickets have been falling in clusters.
When Alistair Cook was scoring a lot of runs and it sort of taking the game away, were you concerned that the game was drifting there for you, or did you always think that you had that session in you?
Obviously, we believe that, as I said before, that it just takes a good spell or anyone to put up his hand and show a good performance to bring a side back. And I think Saeed Ajmal and Mohammad Amir did that, and both performed really well today.
Ajmal was only his 2nd test back, and yet he's seems to be in the wickets straight away. How has he managed to sort of hit the ground running so well?
Well, I think the mystery ball has done the trick for him, because I think most batsmen find it hard to pick. Even till today, we are not always 100% when he's bowling in the nets, because I think he's the only bowler who delivers with the same action, the straighter one and the one that just comes back a little bit.
At the end, after you went off a bad light, you were talking to the umpires. What were you talking about? Did you think you should have gone off, or?
Yeah, obviously it was to check that till what time they will hold on and till what time it can go.
Did you think the light was bad enough to go off?
Yes.
I know you've still got another wicket to take, but say it's about 150 to win. I mean, how easy a task, how tough a task do you feel that will be?
Well, I wouldn't particularly name one thing, but I think that it should be something, you know, which we should play well and achieve, because I think there's nothing being such dramatic in there. I think if the batsman, whoever has played his shots, played a bit aggressively, has got runs on the pitch. And the bowlers who's kept their line and lengths have been taking wickets, so it's a fair chance for everyone. It's just a matter of who has a good day and who applies himself.
Do you think the experience you had up at Leeds against Australia will help you when you were chasing a relatively low target and just managed to do it for your young side?
Yes, obviously this is something, you know, to take heart from, and but at the same time it's Test cricket, so you can't take it easy.
Alistair Cook was remarking about, you've been saying, well, somehow how tough it's been for openers at the top of the order. I mean, you've struggled for runs, he's struggled for runs. Do you take sort of heart from the way he's come back and think that you can take that to your own game?
Definitely, I think he's had one good innings in this series, and since this tour started, I've also had about 3 innings where I've got runs, and it was always going to be like that, because the given conditions, sometimes you wouldn't be able to play any shot with the kind of bowling we were getting. And I think it's just that the pitches should be like, you know, whoever does well, he should dominate, because sometimes there's no chance for batsmen on the tracks we had in the previous 2 test matches. If the catches were not dropped, I think they would finish in 2 days.
How hard has it been to keep the faith and keep the confidence of your side up during the series as a whole? And you obviously started badly, when you probably felt that you had this in you and had to be patient for it to come out. How hard has it been to keep everyone of the same opinion?
Well, I think it's been good on the part of everyone and every individual, because obviously they also have kept themselves up, and with the very less experience that they had behind them, I think this shows their mental strength, and I think these guys are learning it the harder way, which will help them in their futures. And also I think we had a very good game against the Aussies, the 2nd test match, which they will remember all their lives, because nobody, you know, before the game would say that Pakistan would win that with 5 debutants playing. But still, I think it's the character of the individuals, and I think all of them have a future for Pakistan. So they know inside because the way they have come to Pakistan team is not from home. So obviously they've done some good things to come here, and every person in their dressing room is a test player. So at some point of time he has to come